Hi everybody, I'm doing a look today with the Psychedelic Wheels by Bitch Slap Cosmetics. This one is Rehab Bitch and this is the one I'm going to be using today. There's a little bit of this one in here as well, which is the LSD Bitch, but I've got photos at the end with a look that I did with this one, and I think you'll see they blend beautifully, really bright bold colours, which I love. So stay tuned to see how I did this one. Okay, so it's Rehab Bitch I'm using today, and it's that palette, and there's also a little touch of the other one, if you can see in the colours there. Right, now first off I'm going to highlight under my brows, just a beigey shadow. Just under the brows. And a little bit in the corner. Then I'm going to take my shadow brush, and if you look in the palette, you've got areas where there's more of the reds, more of the yellow. So you want to go for somewhere where there's a mixture of the red and yellow, so you get this nice orangey colour. So I'm going to use it just here. Just swirl all the colours together. And then I'm going to go all over the lid. And right above the crease. And you see how lovely they blend as well. Just pick up a bit more colour. Just smooth it up. And because I've already got my eye base on, the base dries to a smooth finish, so that the matte shadows just sort of glide on top. That's why I don't really use creamy bases when I'm using matte shadows, because they tend to drag and they don't sort of glide over like they should. Okay, just keep sort of blending softly into the highlight colour till you get that sort of shape. You're going to get a little bit of fallout just of the sparkles, but you can just brush those away. Right, then underneath my eye I'm going to put some more base, and just find my little brush. It's just so that the eyeshadow sticks nicely to it. Just going to go along underneath. Just make sure it's even, because if you've got an even base, then your shadow on top should go on a lot more even. There you go. I'm going to use my brush again. Pick up the same colour as what I put on the lid, and just sort of smoke it out underneath a little. Just like that. Make it slightly heavier on the outside, because that'll give your eyes some depth. Okay. And then next I'm going to take a really tiny brush and pick out just some of the yellow. So I'm going to just use that brush and just pick up that little bit of yellow, and then I'm going to go into the inner corners and just sort of pack that on in a pattern motion. Get a nice build up, and then just gently sort of blend it into the orange. Just like that. Right, and next I'm going to use a really thin crease brush. If I can just find the one. Just bear with me a sec. Yeah, that'll do. Just need to give it a Right, and this time I'm going to pick some of the darkest colour here, the red. And then that's going to go in the crease, so the outer corner there. You can keep going along until you get a nice sort of defined line, and then you can smudge it out. Just blend out. Like that. And get it to fade into the orange as well. Like that. And then you want to put some of that on the outer edge underneath your eye. So along here. Again, I've got a little bit of fallout, so just brush that away. Right, next I'm going to line my top lash line with a liquid liner. I need to get comfortable for it. So just a thin line. And then wing it out at the edge. Quite a bit. Like that. Okay. And then for the lower lash line, I use some green from the LSD Bitch palette. And I mix this dark colour here. Use a really thin brush. And then just go along the lash line, the waterline as well. And it looks gorgeous with the orange. Okay, and then I'm going to go for the lighter colour, just there, and just go along this inner part and just sort of smudge it down a little. Like that. I always put a mascara primer on because it bulks up my lashes a bit, because my lashes are a bit thin. So I just put one coat of that on, and it's just like a white sort of mascara really that you put on first, and it's got fibres in it that stick to your lashes. But if you don't have time to put falsies on, then that's really good as a quick fix. Just put my mascara on top. A little bit underneath. I've got very short ones underneath as well, so I have to fake it. And I want to touch up my brows, so I'm just going to use a dark brown shadow and an angle brush and just follow the line around, just give them a bit more definition. Just like that. Okay, so there you go, that's the look for today. Hope you liked it.